Hello, buddy. It's Zechariah. As many of you know, I am dedicating my running to run 1 mile in honor of every fallen police officer, firefighter, and U.S. Border Patrol member who's your life in the line of duty in 2021. And unfortunately, tonight I'm running for the Corporal who have lost his life in the line of duty. Tonight I'm running for fallen police Corporal Heacook. He worked at the Delmar Police Department in Delaware, and his clinical end of watch was April 28, 2021. He lost his life after succumbing to injuries that he received 3 days prior after he was assaulted at the Yorkshire Estates community. He was 54 years old, time his passing, was a 22-year veteran in the law enforcement community. He is still on life support, so his organs can be donated, but once he's able to have his organs donated, he will be going to rest. He leaves behind a wife, a 12-year-old son, and lots of other siblings. Tonight, I'll be running with the blue line flag in his honor. I will be doing 7 laps around the track at my school, which is the equivalent of 1 mile in his honor. Tonight, I'll be joined by the Seminole County Sheriff's Office, who are going to be patrolling me during the run. An Orange County Sheriff's Office deputy, who is a part of the Central Florida First Responders Bagpipes and Drums, who are going to be playing tunes during the run, as well as my whole family here tonight to support this fallen first responder. Even though it seems like I'm the only one running tonight, at the same time, there's even more running, and it's all the fallen I have ran for. I know they're all running in spirit tonight, including fallen police Corporal Heacook. Before the run starts, I'm going to do a quick prayer in honor of his whole family and department through a hard time they are going through, and then I'll be on my way.
For those that are tuning in tonight, Zechariah running 3 miles in honor of 3 fallen heroes lost in the line of duty. This first mile in honor of fallen Corporal Heacook, who worked with the Delmar Police Department in Delaware. His clinical end of watch was April the 28th, 2021. Tragically, he was deemed clinically deceased after succumbing to injuries that he received 3 days prior when he was assaulted at the Yorkshire Estates community. He was 54 years old at the time of the incident, serving an amazing 22 years in law enforcement. He's being kept alive to do one more act of heroism by donating his organs so that other lives can be saved. Leaves behind a wife, 12-year-old son, as well as many siblings. Zechariah completing his first of 7 laps to honor this hero tonight. We are always so appreciative of the various local agencies that continually come out to help honor our fallen heroes alongside Zechariah. Tonight, helping to pay tribute to Corporal Heacook, we have members of our hometown agency, the Seminole County Sheriff's Office. We also have members of the neighboring agency, Orange County Sheriff's Office, who's also a piper for the Central Florida First Responder Pipes and Drums Band. Again, we're here today to pay tribute to a hero who was taken from us violently and way too soon. Fallen 22-year veteran of the Delmar Police Department in Delaware, Corporal Heacook, clinically was deemed deceased yesterday, April the 28th, 2021. Lost his life after being assaulted several days prior while at the Yorkshire Estates community. 54 years old, leaves behind a wife, a 12-year-old son, as well as many siblings. Zechariah now completing his second of 7 laps, which is 1 mile, to honor Corporal Heacook. For every mile that Zechariah completes, he carries with him a unique flag. Each flag gets sent to the family of the hero that he runs to honor. This flag tonight, a blue line flag, will get sent to the family of Corporal Heacook, along with a handwritten note that Zechariah wrote earlier in the evening. If you'd like details on how you can be part of this mission, please visit running4heroes.org. I'm going to go silent starting on this next lap. I'm going to remain silent for the duration of the run as we reflect on the life of this hero who is going out doing one more good deed, saving the life of somebody else by being an organ donor 22-year veteran of the Delmar Police Department, Corporal Keith Heacook. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everybody in the Delmar community of both Delaware and in Maryland. Our prayers also go out to his wife, his 12-year-old son, his siblings, and all those mourning the loss of this hero. Please know that he will never be forgotten, and we are thankful to his many years of service. May God bless Corporal Keith Heacook. Jennifer, any final words to the family? Fallen Corporal Keith Heacook.
Happy fallen Corporal Keith Heacook. Endeavored at the Delmar Police Department in Delaware, heals this hard time. He was a true hero, one who deeply loves his community. He is still alive right now because he's an organ donor. So he's having his organs donated to other people who could have their lives saved from it, and then they will put him to rest. You know, even after this incident, you know, it shows that he still did at least one more thing heroic and amazing, and that was being an organ donor. Because, you know, he sounded like an amazing man, 22-year veteran of law enforcement. He had a wife, a 12-year-old son, which really hits home to me because, you know, I'm just imagining if I lost my dad at the same age that he did, how that would feel on me and for his wife and all of his siblings. My prayers just with everybody, with Corporal Keith Heacook, his whole family, and everybody at the Delmar Police Department in Delaware. Delaware was one of the last states that we had to actually run for. When we were in Delaware just a few weeks ago, we actually had none to run for. We've never had to run for a single first responder in Delaware. And unfortunately, in the last month span or so, we've lost 2 Delaware first responders, 1 firefighter, 1 officer. So definitely for that small state of Delaware, a bad month for our first responders up there. So say a prayer for everybody in Delaware, especially the Delmar Police Department, through the hard time they're going through. If you're part of Corporal Keith Heacook's family, I'd like to send his blue line flag. I remember tonight in his honor, as well as a handwritten note that I've already written in order to be sent out at your location. There's no preference on what we want to do with the flag or with the note, but whatever you do with it, we find comfort every single time you look at it, knowing that your fallen hero will never be forgotten down here in Florida and throughout the whole entire nation. As many of you know, I do a 21-second moment of silence for all fallen first responders, but if they serve more than 21 years, we still want to have that long of a second. In this case, he served one more than that, 22 years in law enforcement. If all like Batterheads in a 22-second moment of silence, each second dedicated one amazing thing he served as a law enforcement officer, and each second dedicated one amazing thing he did during his life in general. Please do, because during this 22 seconds, you know how much it means to the family through the hard time they are going through. Thank you very much for doing that 22-second moment of silence. Like I said, it does help the family so much if you just bow your heads in that 22-second moment of silence for fallen Corporal Keith Heacook. We have 2 more runs to do tonight. Like I said, it's been a hard week for our first responders, and all 3 of these runs were very tragic deaths. So if I'd like to join me in these next 2 runs too, I'm pretty sure they were both shot and killed. Please do. Once again, thank you for watching. Hope you have a safe night, and I pray God blesses you all.